Actually thought I had a Santa hat, but this is the closest I could come to. Well, Christmas. Ooh.
This is Aiden Wolf.
In today's video, we've got a gift buying guide for the streamer, YouTuber, or podcaster in your life. Now, I am staying away from the usual stuff like microphones and mixers and interfaces for one reason and one reason only. A lot of that stuff is a very personal choice, especially with microphones, which are kind of tailored to each person's voice. But everything else I've got here are great things to receive as gifts if you are into doing your own audio, because this is stuff that everybody wants and are usually willing to cheap out on. By the way, I also want to point out that I have the links for all these products down in the description below. If you feel like you want to support this channel, all those links are affiliate links, meaning I get a little bit back if you buy something after clicking on one of those links. First up, we've got something that if you really don't have a lot of money to spend on the podcast or YouTuber or streamer, you can pick them up something that might pad their ego a bit. Now, they have a ton of these on Amazon and varying different styles, but this is something cool that I know a lot of podcasters or even YouTubers would love to have this. It's just a bit of an ego boost. It's something cool in the background, or maybe it's just to kind of warm up the area to make it feel a little bit more like a studio. And they come in varying prices. But if you just search on air sign, you're going to find yourself looking at a whole bunch from $6.99 all the way up to like you got $149. These will fit pretty much any price point for what you're looking for. And you know what? Anybody that's into doing audio will love one of these signs, guaranteed. Up next is the one thing that a lot of people tend to cheap out on. That's a boom arm. Now, you can go cheap on these things, but that can become a problem as the boom arm ages and it starts creating noise within the whole signal chain. So my suggestion is start with the Rode PSA-1. It's a pretty simple design. It's a scissor style. It can be mounted on any desk. It does come with the mounting hardware for this, and it's basically your go-to boom arm. The Rode PSA-1 is the ultimate. It's got all the springs inside of this. It doesn't create noise when you're moving your mic around. It's a great buy, and it's only about $100, and sometimes you can get these on sale for a little bit less. So, and I can guarantee you, if you have a streamer or a podcaster or a YouTuber that opens up this on Christmas morning, you're going to have a very happy person, guaranteed. Now, if you have somebody that's into doing audio, one of the things that again gets cheaped out on is proper headphones for editing. Now, these can also be used as monitoring headphones while you're doing the audio too. The only problem with that is you look like a bit of a goof, just saying. But bang for buck, these are probably the best headphones you can pick up. These are the Audio-Technica ATH M50X. They look great, they sound great, but most importantly, these things are meant for audio editing. They're going to give you a flat response, and they're not going to color the sound as much as other things. Like I've seen people mixing with Beats, which I don't even want to get into. Whew. Anyways, if you want to check these out, they sound phenomenal. They don't look that bad, but they're also going to give you a great uptight mix right up close to your ear, and they cover your full ear so you don't get a lot of bleed into the microphone, which is also very important. And now we're getting into the rich people presents. I wish somebody would buy me this kind of stuff. Again, overlooked is a desk. And not any desk, especially if you're going to be standing or sitting in front of a computer for hours on end. The ability to move your desk up or down to sit or stand is actually quite important. That's why we have the 55-inch large electric height adjustable computer desk. Ain't that a sexy name? You can adjust it to sitting or standing. It doesn't have a crank, which is beautiful. It's all kind of on this little keypad, and it's not horribly priced. And this is one of those things, again, that maybe you're not thinking about as an audio editor or as a podcaster or as a streamer, but the ability to actually get out of your chair once in a while and move around or get the blood flowing into your legs is becoming more and more important. So this is a great gift, and it will be really well received Christmas morning. The problem, though, is it's going to be a big box, and it's probably quite heavy. But other than that, I would love to see one of these things under my tree. And maybe a standing desk isn't your thing and you just want to sit down the whole time. This is one that I haven't seen a lot of people get for Christmas, and this is kind of a cool idea. a gaming chair. Now, if you are into any kind of streaming, you're probably a gamer, and this thing's meant to hold your ass for long periods of time. It does it really well. It has lumbar support and is basically any gaming chair. They start at about $150 for something decent, and they can go all the way up to like $500, $600, upwards of $1,000. But the great thing about these chairs, and I don't actually own one, and you can probably hear it sometimes in my video, these gaming chairs are almost silent, and that's what they're meant for. So you're not listening to the chair when you're doing some sort of audio like streaming. But also these chairs are great for just anybody that's going to be kind of pressed up against their computer for a long period of time. So this is a great gift, and it's usually overlooked. And these things can be a great addition to any podcast, YouTuber, or any kind of streamer. And last, but definitely not least, if you really love the person you're buying a gift for, this one, I think, is the gift that just keeps on giving. It's a 1-year subscription to Adobe Audition CC. Now, I've made no secret of it. I love the Adobe series of products. I use Adobe Audition, I use Premiere Pro, I use After Effects, all that stuff. So if you just buy Adobe Audition CC, it costs you $20 a month over the course of the year. You can buy the package per year. It is that good, a very powerful tool, and there's a lot of resources out there to help you learn how to use Adobe Audition. So I would say this would be my top tier gift. This is the one that I would love to see underneath the tree. I'm not sure how you do that considering it's a computer program and it's only purchased over the internet, but maybe a little card with an Adobe Audition, I don't know, something. Adobe Audition for 12 months is the way to go for anybody getting into audio. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I do want to point out that we do have some pretty special reviews coming up, including the Zoom LiveTrack L8 or late. Also, we've got a very, very special microphone out of Germany that I'm going to be reviewing coming up near Christmas. This is one that you're not going to want to miss. It's about an $1,100 mic, and it's an all-in-one, meaning the microphone actually records the audio. You don't want to miss this, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the goodness that's on the way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.